Hello, friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whenever you're watching this. Sorry that the lighting is really bad right now. It is 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'm waiting for my nurse to get here. She gets here at 4:30, so, I'm like hyperventilating and stuff because I'm kind of worried about tomorrow. Well, I guess it'd be today. It's 2 o'clock, but I'm a little worried. Kaylin gets his braces at 10:30 later this morning, and I don't know. I'm like nervous because I don't know, Kaylin has a temper. She has her daddy's temper, and she has my temper on top of that. And on top of those two tempers, she's a redhead. Which might not mean much. But, usually redheads are fireballs. And so, I don't know. I'm just kind of worried, I guess, because I don't know what to expect. I'm going in this blind. I know what they look like. I know what the braces look like, and I know what they're supposed to do. The problem is with my daughter, who knows, I know she has been through way worse than this. And I know that she'll get through it. The problem is, I don't know how long she's gonna be mad about it. Because the doctor told me, he said she's gonna try everything in her power to cry and scream and basically have a temper tantrum until I take them off her. And if I do take them off her, she's gonna remember it forever. So now I don't regularly let my daughter get her way, if it's something that's good for her. I don't really coddle my child. If she's crying, of course I'm gonna pick her up, be like, it's okay, babies. And then if she's upset about something, I try to figure out what's wrong, and so I guess I take care of her, if it's something that is gonna help her. I remember when I went to the emergency room and I went through my week of hell, when she would come home and then we would go back all the way nationwide, come all the way back to nationwide. I have a video if you guys wanna go check that out. It's my week. I think it's called My Week Through Hell. I think so. I don't know. It might be a terrible week. I don't know. It was one of my first videos that I did. But if you want to go check that out, you should. For those of you who saw the video, you guys know what I'm talking about. And when she got her Mickey button put in, and was changed from the tube that she had, or the GJ tube that she had, and when she got the Mickey button, she looked at me with these eyes that were like, Mommy, I'm in so much pain, why aren't you trying to help me? And I wanted to break down, and I did break down, but I looked at her and I was like, it's okay, baby, this is gonna help you in the long run, you're gonna like this, it's okay, you're gonna be fine. And I talked her through it kind of, and she kind of looked at me like, okay, and she stopped crying for a second, and she's like, kind of looked at me like, okay, I trust you, Mommy. I feel like she knows what I'm saying, though, you know what I mean? How, it's funny, because, I'm like, oh, she knows what I'm saying, but, sometimes, I'll be like, you are a pain in my butt, yes, you are, and she'll just smile, just because I'm smiling, she'll smile. But Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like sometimes she knows what I'm saying. But sometimes she's just like, yeah, I am a pain in your butt, Mom. I know. This is my job. But anyways, I wanted to get on here and express my thoughts because I'd rather talk to you guys than talk to myself. Because talking to myself doesn't do much good for me. So, anyways, I'm a little nervous. I really am. My sister and my cousin are up right now, so I'm probably going to call them because I'm still nervous, and you guys unfortunately can't talk back to me and be like, it's okay. But I don't know. I'm just kind of scared. I want her to be okay, but and she's like, the orthopedic was like, well, we could do the procedure, but we don't want to put her under if we don't have to. And I was like, I know, me and my husband are very impatient people. And my nurse Lisa's like, girl, you need to learn patience. You and Trent both. And I was like, that's not in our vocabulary. And Trent's like, what's this word patience you talk about? I don't know that. I don't know. And like I told you guys again and again, I'm going to film. I'm gonna film this no matter what. I definitely going to do a vlog on this no matter what happens, whether she's fussy, whether she's happy, whether she's sad, whether she's crying, but let me tell you right now, as she is crying, don't leave comments and don't hate and be like, why aren't you trying to, why are you doing this to your child? Why aren't you taking care of her? Why aren't you cuddling her? Why aren't you loving on her? Because I am. Okay, so don't hate. Don't hate. Please don't hate. Please do not leave hate comments. I can't take it. I want you guys to know I do love my daughter, and I will do whatever it takes for her to get better. And I will do whatever it takes to make sure that she's getting what she needs when she needs it. And I do love my daughter, and I do take care of her. And she's pretty much, sorry you guys fell, she's pretty much the most important thing to me in my life right now. She always will be. She always will be. She will come above anybody else. Unless I have another child, then I will love them equally. And they both will come above everybody else. She comes first. Nobody else. And, with her coming first, I'm going to do what she needs. I'm going to do what she needs, and I'm going to go over and beyond what she needs. And, it kind of feels good when people are like, my God, Martina, you're so amazing. Like, I can't believe you're going through this. And I'm like, yeah, this is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. But I'm going to do what I need to do for my child. You get through the hard times. And I'm so thankful that I have Trent on my side with this, because if I were by myself, I don't know. I honestly don't know what I would do. If I didn't have Trent, I would be one of those moms that's like, let me go in the bathroom for an hour a day and cry. But I have not cried for my child. Maybe once I have, but other than that, I know she's gonna get through. She's a trooper. She's been through way worse than this crap before. And that's one of the things, is like, I'm like, she's been through way worse than this before. She's gonna get through this. Like, I'm like, I always think she's been through way worse than this stuff. There's no way she should not be able to get through this, But then again, she doesn't remember those things that she, had to get through. But she's so freaking strong. She is the strongest little girl I have ever met in my entire life. She's been through so much. When she gets a boyfriend, she's gonna be like, you know, I'm a pretty tough chick. Okay? You will never meet anybody like me. I basically died and came back to life. Okay? No, but she's just been through so much. And she, I don't know. I was expressing my concern to Trent. And Trent was expressing his concern from me and him to our nurse. And she said, she probably won't remember it. She's so young, she probably won't remember it. And I'm like, yeah, but I will. Like, I will remember it. Like, I'm not worried about her having a hard time. She's fine. Me? I'm going to have a hard time. I'm the kind of mom that I am the kind of mom that my child is able to push me around and walk all over me. And I wanted to say I'm the kind of mom that people can push around, but I'm not, because, me and Trent have gotten, let me just clearly say it, fights with doctors and nurses and stuff. Trent's cussed them out before. I have been like, listen to me and listen to me good, because I'm only going to say this once. And then I'm very stern with the nurses and doctors, because I'm like, this is what she needs. I am her mother. You're going to do what I say, or I'm going to call the CEO. So what do you want to do? We could either do this the hard way, or we can do this the easy way. You let me know which one you want to do. Okay? Like, I'm very stern, and I'm her mom. I know what she needs, and you are a doctor, and I totally understand, and I totally understand what you're saying, and I take in consideration what you're saying, but you're not her mother, and you don't know what she needs. You might think you know, but you don't. You don't. I remember this doctor, he said, I told him I didn't want this peg tube thing. It was the GJ tube that I didn't want, and I told him about it, and I said, I'm not taking my child home with this. This is unsafe, I know. And he's like, I understand your concern. I have a child that's a month younger than her. I said, oh. And I was thinking in my head, you have a special needs child? He doesn't. I know damn well. Don't tell me you know how I feel. If you haven't gone through what I've gone through. I hate when people do that. Man, I hate when people do that. I know what you're going through. No, you don't. If you have not been through the same crap I have been through, then no, you don't know what I'm going through. You don't know how I feel, and you don't know what's going on. So please don't tell me you know what I feel like. Because I hate when people do that. It pisses me off. But anyways, so I will film tomorrow, no matter what happens, and then on that, sorry, I went on a rant. But on that, I will film tomorrow with her braces. I will either film the doctor's appointment, or I will film when we get out. I will ask them if they're okay with me filming, but they might not be okay with me filming it. So I will ask them, and if they're not, then I will film after we get the braces, and I'll film in the car. If they are okay with me filming it, then I will film it. So that is that, and we will see ya later today. Bye.